first got into Cityworks as an asset management, we're worried about the assets. And realistically what we found out, and this is the most important thing for our organization, is customer service. When something's reported to us, how soon can we get to it? We like to be as transparent as possible with our citizens, with our property owners. We want to take care of their concerns as soon as possible. So that became the number one priority. Asset manager part of it was great. We wanted that in-house. Externally, customer service, we didn't have the right staff. We had people that knew how to do the work. We didn't have a GIS staff to update the asset information. And that's really one of the most important things that we wanted.
Well, the City of Richfield, when we originally started working with them, they were experiencing basically not the best use of the software. They weren't in an environment and actually capable of doing the upgrades and keeping up to date with the software. So they got behind on the Cityworks side of things. So we reached out to the city and talked to them about being an early adopter and moving towards our product called Cityworks Online.
That appealed to the City of Richfield to take it from the desktop version to an online cloud-based version. IT doesn't have to do desktop updates. Utilities, operations, and engineering all get the benefit of having Cityworks updates and the GIS taken care of as well.
It's a web-based program. Everybody knows how to use a web-based program. The training has been easier. We've had at least 3 new staff since we've had Cityworks Online, and the training's been minimal. It's very easy to use, very user-friendly. You don't need a whole lot of GIS knowledge. You don't really need any GIS knowledge to know how to create a service request and a work order.
At the service request drop-down, click on New, and that brings up the service request. Type in the address. That will geocode it as long as it's a verifiable address. Choose the type of service request you want, and you're off and running. The service request will be sent to a manager. The manager will open up a work order for that service request.
Every user group has a different use for it that's beneficial. So my guys in the field, they can go to an address, and let's say it's a street light. They can pull up that street light and see how many work orders have been on that street light, whether it was a bulb, whether it was a ballast, and they can troubleshoot from there before they even get there. So we're reducing our repetitive maintenance, and the crew love that. And I love that. It's a customer service thing, and the guys aren't wasting their time.
In certain cases, for specific crews, like the tree crew or the lights and science crew, it's their specific list without having to decide what's theirs or figure out what's theirs. They know that this list is geared directly for them. The other crew knows that this list is geared directly for them. There's your list, go work. They love that.
So we worked with a company that they work with in the Minneapolis area called Logis, and they host the GIS for the City of Richfield. So we worked with them to open up and externalize what are called GIS Map Services, and then we were able to consume those inside of Cityworks Online and use those. Very successful. It's actually one of our early adopters for that program, and now we offer it up to all of our clients.
Currently, our devices in the field are hand-me-downs from the police department. Right now, we've got a couple of those, and we've implemented those, or are in the process of implementing those with the tree crew and lights and science crew, and it really works well for us to do it by crew.
I wanted to see how much proactive maintenance we were doing or how much reactive maintenance we were doing. It seemed we were only working off of phone calls. We get service requests. We did a lot of those, and what we did find out is we're doing a fair share of proactive maintenance also, and that came straight from Cityworks. In my position, when you start adding equipment and labor data, I can have a real look at what we're doing and when we're doing it. The simple graphs and the simple reports that come out, I can see where we're allocating a lot of our time, and I can make staffing decisions that way. So every different group that uses this, there's a benefit for them directly.
We handle all the upgrades. They also can use it out in the field real easily. Once again, they don't have to worry about their IT going in and either have to remote desktop into it or having to put a hole in your firewall to be able to expose the software out. It's out there, it's on the cloud, but yet it's still secure.
Cityworks has also implemented the Cloud-Based Designer. So you have the browser-based designer in there ready to go whenever you want to make small-scale changes. We can do most of the changes that I want to do as far as queries, as far as pages. That can all be done in-house. It's the internet, it's easy for them to be trained on, and it's made all the difference in the world as far as getting it in front of people and getting them comfortable.